Over 30 years later, Pretty Woman is still the ultimate romantic comedy, funny, charming, and totally irresistible. Not only did it dominate the box office back in 1990, but it also turned Julia Roberts into America's sweetheart practically overnight. What happened to the talented actors who made Pretty Woman such a memorable hit? This fun and insightful list catches you up on all your favorite stars from the classic film. Discover what they've been up to since their iconic roles and see how their Hollywood journeys unfolded over the years. It's time for a nostalgic reunion with the unforgettable faces behind Pretty Woman. Héctor Elizondo as Barney Thompson. Born December 22, 1936. Héctor Elizondo portrayed Barney Thompson, the dignified and kind-hearted hotel manager. At the age of 52, his character became beloved for his warmth and wisdom, serving as a guiding figure to Julia Roberts' character throughout the film. His memorable performance in Pretty Woman significantly increased his visibility and reinforced his position as a respected character actor. After the movie, Elizondo continued building an impressive career in both film and television. He received widespread acclaim for portraying Dr. Philip Waters on the medical drama series Chicago Hope, a role that earned him an Emmy Award in 1997. Beyond acting, Elizondo has been actively involved in advocacy work, particularly raising awareness about Alzheimer's disease. In 2022, he appeared alongside Tim Allen and Pretty Woman co-star Laura San Giacomo original series The Santa Clauses. The actor has been married to Carolee Campbell since 1969. And has one son from a previous relationship. Today he is 89. Laura San Giacomo as Kid DeLuca. Born November 14, 1961. Laura San Giacomo rose to prominence playing Kid DeLuca, the witty and supportive best friend in Pretty Woman, a role she took on at the age of 26. Her lively portrayal of Kid helped her quickly gain recognition and opened new career opportunities. Off-camera, San Giacomo was known for bringing warmth and humor to the set, building natural chemistry with co-stars like Julia Roberts. The success of the film boosted her profile considerably and established her as a notable talent in Hollywood. San Giacomo continued to build an impressive career, notably starring as Maya Gallo on the popular NBC sitcom Just Shoot Me, and winning acclaim for her performance in Sex, Lies, and Videotape. She has remained active both in film and television, and in 2022 she appeared in the Disney Plus original series The Santa Clauses. Outside of acting, San Giacomo dedicates time to advocacy work focused on disability awareness and inclusion. Inspired by her own experiences as a parent, San Giacomo has one adult child with ex-husband Cameron Dey. She is currently married to actor Matt Adler. Today she is 64. Jason Alexander as Philip Stuckey. Born September 23, 1959. Jason Alexander portrayed Philip Stuckey, the sharp and ruthless lawyer, when he began filming Pretty Woman at the age of 30. Taking on this character provided Alexander with a high-profile opportunity that introduced him to wider movie audiences and helped establish his versatility as an actor. The success of the film greatly boosted his profile, solidifying his place in Hollywood. Following Pretty Woman, Jason Alexander achieved lasting fame by portraying George Costanza in the iconic television series Seinfeld, becoming one of TV's most beloved comedic actors. Over the years, he's continued working extensively in theater, film, and television while also stepping into directing roles. In 2023, Alexander appeared in a pair of commercials for Mike's Amazing Condiments that aired during the Super Bowl. He remains active in entertainment and has expressed interest publicly about playing the Batman villain Egghead in future DC projects. Alexander and his wife, Dana Title, have been married since 1982 and have 2 children, Gabriel and Noah. Today he is 66. Richard Gere as Edward Lewis. Born August 31, 1949. Richard Gere was 40 years old when he began portraying the sophisticated businessman Edward Lewis. Pretty Woman's massive success turned Gere into one of Hollywood's most sought-after leading men and significantly boosted his global fame. Interestingly, Gere initially had doubts about accepting the role, but his natural chemistry with co-star Julia Roberts quickly became evident on set. The role not only changed Gere's professional trajectory but also cemented his status as a romantic icon in cinema. Gere continued to star in several acclaimed films after the film, including Primal Fear, Chicago, and Unfaithful, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Alongside his successful acting career, He also gained recognition for his humanitarian work advocating for Tibetan rights and supporting the Dalai Lama. In 2025, Gere participated in prayers at Namgyal Monastery for the Dalai Lama's long life. He remains active in both advocacy efforts and entertainment. He and his third wife, activist Alejandra Silva, have been married since 2018. The star has one son with Lowell and two with Silva. Today he is 76. Alex Hyde-White as David Morse. Born the 30th of January 1959, Alex Hyde-White took on the role of David Morse in Pretty Woman when he was 30 years old, portraying a young businessman involved in pivotal early scenes of the film. Although his appearance in the movie was brief, being part of such a popular and culturally significant film boosted his visibility within the entertainment industry. Hyde-White has stated he enjoyed working alongside stars Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, contributing to a positive atmosphere on set. After Pretty Woman, Alex Hyde-White continued to build a prolific acting career with appearances in numerous films and television series. Among his notable projects, he portrayed Reed Richards in the unreleased 1994 film adaptation of The Fantastic Four, a project that has since become legendary among fans. Today he is 66. Ralph Bellamy as James Morse. Born June 17, 1904, Ralph Bellamy played James Morse, the owner of a troubled shipbuilding company that Edward wants to acquire. Bellamy had a long and illustrious Hollywood career that began in the early 1930s with the gangster drama The Secret Six, 1931, alongside Clark Gable and Jean Harlow. During the next decade, he filmed more than 50 movies and received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor for the screwball comedy The Awful Truth, 1937, with Cary Grant. Throughout his nearly 60-year career, he starred in iconic films such as His Girl Friday, 1940, The Wolf Man, 1941, Rosemary's Baby, 1968, and Trading Places, 1983. A fierce advocate for actors' rights, he was a founding member of the Screen Actors Guild and four-time president of Actors Equity. Bellamy was married 4 times and had 2 children. He and his fourth wife, Alice Murphy, married in 1949. He died in 1991 at age 87 due to a lung ailment. Dey Young as Snobby Saleswoman. Born July 28, 1955, Dey Young plays the small but memorable role of the snobby saleswoman who makes the big, huge mistake of refusing service to Vivian during her shopping spree. She first graced the big screen as Ramones superfan Kate Rimbaud in the musical comedy Rock and Roll High School, 1979. Then went on to appear in the dystopian Arnold Schwarzenegger action flick The Running Man, 1987, and the Wes Craven horror movie The Serpent and the Rainbow, 1988, before losing out on that hefty commission. Young was married to producer David Ladd from 1982 to 2012. They have one daughter, Shane. She married Hugo Van Seenis in 2021. Today she is 70. Julia Roberts as Vivian Ward. Born October 28, 1967. Julia Roberts was just 21 years old when she starred as Vivian Ward, a role that would transform her into a household name almost overnight. The film not only catapulted her career to iconic status but also established her as Hollywood's quintessential romantic lead. The success of Pretty Woman brought Julia widespread recognition and opened up numerous opportunities, cementing her place in cinematic history. Since then, Roberts has continued to expand her impressive resume, earning an Academy Award for Best Actress in Erin Brockovich and taking on memorable roles in films like Notting Hill and Eat, Pray, Love. She received the honorary César Award at the 2025 César Awards ceremony. Recognizing her significant contributions to cinema, Julia took on the role of Alma Olsen in the 2025 film After the Hunt, expanding her works beyond light-hearted projects and showcasing her versatility. Roberts has been in several high-profile relationships with actors like Kiefer Sutherland, Jason Patric, and Benjamin Bratt. She was married to country singer Lyle Lovett from 1993 to 1995 and later wed cinematographer Daniel Moder in 2002. The couple has 3 children together. Today she is 58.